Welcome to Step by Step. Today, we'll explore how king crabs are processed to harvest just their 8 legs, ultra-fast eel grilling lines, and convenient ready-to-eat braised chicken. Let's see how the foods you love are made. The king crab is highly valuable, but the man only took 8 legs for packing, leaving the roe-filled body discarded. This action may seem wasteful, but it actually protects the planet. King crabs live in deep, cold waters, have no natural predators, and consume all small organisms, impacting the ecosystem. Russians always try to catch as many crabs as possible and process them quickly, as the meat is mostly in the legs. The crabs are secured on the conveyor belt, shelled, split in half, the gills removed, then boiled and quickly frozen in ice water. Frozen king crab has no high transportation costs, but retains its fresh flavor, making it more affordable. Preparation is simple, just thaw and heat for a few minutes to enjoy. Can you believe it? What looks like mud is actually eel food, made at a Japanese factory specializing in eel farming and grilling. Workers mix wheat, fish meal, soybeans, and other ingredients according to the formula, add water, stir in a mixer until it forms a paste, and then deliver it to eel farms. Eels are raised monthly and fed by tossing in food blocks. After 12 months, they are ready for harvest. Workers catch adult eels and ice them to immobilize them, making them easier to handle. Eel processing requires high skill. Workers use a T-shaped nail to secure the eel's head, then remove the intestines and unnecessary parts like bones. Workers place the eel on the conveyor belt, then into the charcoal oven to create a distinctive smoky aroma.
During grilling, the eel is coated with a secret sauce, making it look very appetizing. To ensure the flavor soaks in, the grilling process is repeated 4 times.
During grilling, the eel is coated with a secret sauce, making it look very appetizing. To ensure the flavor soaks in, the grilling process is repeated 4 times. The ingredients and spices are mixed evenly, then processed and shaped automatically. Finally, a liquid batter is applied to the surface. Coated with breadcrumbs, then fried at high temperature and cooled briefly, forming a crispy outer layer. Each piece of crispy chicken ring is quickly frozen, cooled to a low temperature, then placed into portioning equipment and packaged according to standards. After packaging, the product is quality checked, coded, and control information is saved. Secrets in food factories, the automated sausage production process. In the initial stage of sausage making, ingredients are received into the factory and controlled by computers. Each type of ingredient is arranged in the order needed for the production process. The ingredients are taken out of the frozen storage and moved to the preparation stage. Ingredients are added according to the product recipe, and production then proceeds. The sausage production line automatically processes and shapes the sausages. The cooking and smoking process adds flavor, and then the sausages are cooled on a heat sink. The sausages are vacuum packed and undergo quality checks. The sausages are packed into boxes and stored for shipment. These delicious products are then delivered to every corner of our streets. They say vegetarian food lacks nutrition, but the ginseng chicken factory in South Korea changed my perspective. Workers must undergo full-body disinfection before entering the processing area. The live young chickens are hung upside down and automatically processed through several steps. The chickens are sent through a washing spray system for cleaning, and then the image inspection system identifies each chicken to check its shape and any damages. The chickens that meet the standards are transferred to the manual packaging area. The spring behind the hook sorts the chickens based on the inspection results and directs them to the appropriate packaging area. Here, workers will remove unnecessary parts and place the chickens on the conveyor belt. Then, they use small knives to clean the feathers and remove the internal organs. After cleaning, the chickens are placed on the upper conveyor belt for a final rinse in water. The spiral drive system will move the chickens to the next stage. Workers stuff the chicken with red dates, potatoes, garlic, and glutinous rice, then make a hole in the thigh and thread the legs together to secure it. The chicken is then placed back in the plastic tray, covered with crushed ice for preservation, and prepared for the next stage. Workers arrange the chickens on the steaming trays and push them into a high-pressure steam cooker to cook at high temperatures. Once steamed, the chickens have an attractive light golden color. Next, workers rinse the chickens with cold water to remove excess foam and shrink the skin, making it firmer and more glossy. In another area, workers handle the chicken feet by scalding them in boiling water and then thoroughly cleaning them. Workers add onions, garlic, ginger, and other ingredients to the pot. Floating foam is skimmed off to make the broth creamy and opaque. The chicken broth is fed into an automatic packaging machine, along with a seasoning packet for mixing. Workers place pre-opened bags onto the machine, then a steamed chicken is placed into the bag through a funnel. The machine automatically pours the broth into the bag and seals it. The bags are passed through a metal detector to ensure there is no metal contamination. Finally, the fully packaged ginseng chicken bags are placed into a high-pressure steam cooker to allow the flavors of ginseng, chicken, and broth to fully blend. The product is then transferred to a cold storage warehouse for preservation. Once the temperature drops, the chicken is packed into boxes and sold in the market. Before making steamed buns, the flour is thoroughly kneaded and smoothly rolled through a machine. Then, it is divided into small portions, lightly dusted with dry flour, and gently pressed to remove air inside. The dough is left to continue fermenting, then rolled into thin, even sheets. The filling, considered the soul of the steamed bun, is added, giving it its distinctive flavor. The machine automatically folds and shapes the steamed buns, then transfers them onto a conveyor belt. Finally, the buns are placed into a large steamer to cook them to perfection. After steaming, the buns are sent to a quick freezing tunnel to preserve their freshness and flavor. Next, they move along an automated packaging line, where they undergo strict quality checks before being packed into bags and boxed. The buns are packaged and stored in cold storage to maintain freshness.